All right. Hello, everyone. I'm CA Pragnesh Kanabar, and this webinar is to address, all the qualified chartered accountants, जो लोग CA clear कर चुके हैं, all the qualified chartered accountants, that how you can add ACCA degree to your portfolio by just clearing 4 papers of ACCA, and you can add a degree which is accepted in more than 180 jurisdictions. But obviously, I am a chartered accountant and I'm not ACCA, so I'm not eligible to take this webinar. So obviously, we have on board, CA, ACCA, Karan sir. He has cleared n number of other qualifications, but I keep on forgetting it. All right, and he is on board to explain कि ये कैसे हो सकता है. So he is the head of ACCA vertical in JK Shah classes. And he will explain to us, all right, that how ACCA course can be added in a very easy, affordable manner after clearing chartered accountancy. All right. This webinar is not intended to get you enrolled with us, all right, or something like that. No, please keep that out of your head. We are not the salesman people over here. This webinar is purely for you to gain the knowledge about the cost involved. अगर आप self study से भी करना चाहो तो कर लो, not an issue. All right. So this is just to educate, not to market anything over here. All right. Okay, and I'm also going to start my ACCA journey, so stay tuned. And after I clear ACCA, obviously, I'm going to launch my audit courses also. All right. So
Sir, you can
welcome,
do it
Karan
right
sir.
now.
Welcome, Karan sir, to the webinar.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for the warm welcome.
Yeah.
Without wasting any further time, we can just start with the
We'll straight away
comprehensive
start,
webinar
sir.
on the ACCA course.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. This is a UK-based body which gives this particular qualification. This is the body which has presence in 180 countries across the globe.
Okay.
Though the headquarter of this company or this institute is in UK, London, but this has presence in 180 jurisdictions, like sir said.
Okay.
So what is it that we are going to discuss? We are not going to discuss eligibility criteria, etc., because you are by default eligible. Like sir said, you just have to give the last 4 papers of ACCA.
Yeah. So people looking at this video, we will assume that they have cleared CA final exams.
Correct.
Okay.
So we are going to discuss about the career pathway. We are going to discuss about the exemptions in the ACCA, which you are going to get. What is the fees which you have to pay to the ACCA Institute? How JK Shah classes can help you get this qualification, and what is the JK Shah classes fees for coaching, registration, etc.
Okay.
Okay. We are also going to discuss about the job opportunities and who are the top employers of ACCA in India as well as out of India.
So broadly, sir, these people who are looking at the video are worried about 3 things. Okay. First, the syllabus and the cost involved. Second, is it really worthy to add it? And whether this will add something to their value or packages and stuff. So these are the broad areas that they're worried of.
So
you continue.
So all the questions will be answered till the end of the webinar.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Who are the top employers? Some important FAQs, and like I said, we are going to discuss about how JK Shah classes can help you get this qualification.
Okay.
And what is the benefit for a student to start with ACCA with JK Shah classes as an approved learning partner?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so for students, who need to understand that why I've invited JKSC on my platform, all right, to this, because they'll be like, boss, you are competing on other subjects and you are inviting for foreign courses. Because JKSC, there are very few approved learning partners with ACCA Institute. And JKSC is one of the approved learning partners. They have gained the license to teach this officially. Unofficial coaching providers both are. So these are, if you go on to the ACCA website also, you will find Logic, website or some other class, that class name over there, which has been acquired by JKSC. So you will see that it is an approved learning partner. All right. So that is the reason that we have invited. Yeah. Please.
Correct. So ACCA, Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, UK-based body headquartered in London. They have more than 2 lakh members and more than 5 lakh future members registered for this course already in 180 countries across the world. You can know more about this institute by visiting their website, accaglobal.com. A very important key highlights about this course. Like we already discussed, this course has recognition in multiple countries. People find it easier to move to countries like UK, UAE, Australia, Canada, Malaysia, Singapore, and other European countries.
Okay.
The best part about this course, the passing percentage is higher than any other professional course. The passing percentage is higher because of the flexibility given by the ACCA Institute to a student. in the sense that here you can give one paper at a time. So in case of chartered accountants who have to give only 4 papers, that 4 papers can also be given one at a time, and the passing percentage of those papers are approximately 50%.
Okay.
Exam
50% passing
schedule,
ratio.
50% passing ratio per paper basis. And the reason for this is obviously one is that there are multiple exam sessions in 1 year. Second is that the student gets flexibility to give one paper at a time.
Correct,
So
correct.
these are the major reasons why the passing percentage per paper has gone up significantly.
Got
The
it, sir.
exam schedule for chartered accountants who are going to give the last 4 papers are quarterly. Every 3 months, we conduct exams: March, June, September, and December. So
So
हर
for the
quarter के
people
start
looking at
में,
this video,
yes,
chartered accountants who are clear, they will have their exams 4 times: March, June, September, and December.
perfect. The ACC exams are conducted in 3 levels: knowledge, skills, and professionals. You have to just give the last level, which is the professional level, since the first 2 levels are completely exempted to you as a chartered accountant.
Okay, sir.
The course duration ranges between 12 to 36 months because that depends on the number of exemptions you are eligible for. In your case, since you get 9 paper exemption out of total 13 papers, you just have to give the last 4 papers of professional level. Hence, the course duration is even lesser than 12 months. For example, in my case, I could complete my ACCA qualification in a matter of 9 months.
So after chartered accountancy, you took that route of only 4 papers and you were through with
Correct.
ACCA within 9 months.
Correct. So ACCA Institute allows you and gives you the flexibility to give one paper, but a student, if possible, can give 2 papers in one attempt also. And that is the reason I could complete everything in a matter of 9 months.
Got it.
Okay. So this is a course which you can pursue alongside a full-time job. This is once again very important because full-time working professionals may not get time during weekdays, and therefore this course being flexible in the terms of giving one paper at a time and coaching on weekends, it becomes very much possible for a student to complete their ACCA qualification by studying only on weekends.
Got it, sir.
Job opportunities. So there are ample amount of job opportunities available in Big Four, Big Six. You can say EY, KPMG, PwC, Deloitte. Jesse companies are doing mass hirings for ACCA candidates as well as for ACCA qualifieds. And now, since we are talking to already chartered accountants already know that the importance of enrolling into or joining a Big Four firm or a MNC firm, which will take their career trajectory in a perpendicular fashion.
Correct.
So all MNC companies like Nestle, JP Morgan, DBS, Citibank, HSBC, Standard Chartered, these are the banks which employs ACCA at all the levels.
Got it, sir.
Okay. We are not going to discuss about the eligibility criteria.
Yeah, these are qualified chartered accountants, so that
these are
matter is
already
done.
qualified. But we can say that this is a course which you can start immediately after your 12th commerce as well.
Correct.
Since you have already completed your professional qualification like chartered accountancy, you are eligible to start with it through ACCA route and claim exemption alongside.
Yeah.
Career pathway. So this is something which is important. ACCA membership in 4 steps. So ACCA has 3 E's which you have to complete in order to become an ACCA member. First is exams. Second is EPSM, ethics and professional skills module. And the last is experience. So these are the 3 E's which you need to complete in order to get ACCA membership. Once you complete the 3E, you have to pay the one-time membership fees to the institute, and then you will be enrolled in the member register of the ACCA Institute. The one-time membership fees is approximately 15,000, which you have to pay to the institute to get yourself enrolled in the ACCA member register.
In total, there are 13 exams to be cleared. One is ethics module, then 36 months of practical experience, pay membership fees, and become ACCA member.
Correct.
Now we go step by step.
Yes.
So for these 13 exams, in these 13 exams, 9 exams, they will have exemption, right?
Correct. So they have to just give the last 4 papers of the professional level, which we are going to discuss in the next slide in order to complete the first step. The second step is EPSM, Ethics and Professional Skills module. This is something similar to what you study in your orientation. Orientation, you go there physically, but EPSM is something which is a self-paced learning module, and these are basically the recorded videos which you just have to watch on the ACCA portal. Nothing else. So once again, this is something which you can complete in a matter of day. Ethics and Professional Skills module. Coming to the last step, which is 36 months of PER, practical experience requirement. Just like our articleship in chartered accountancy, here they have 36 months PER requirement.
Okay.
This 36 months of practical experience requirement can be in the field of accounts, tax, audit, finance, etc. So basically, these are the fields in which you are going to work after clearing your chartered accountancy or your ACCA.
But if they
Okay,
have already done articleship, then it is waived na, for them.
this is definitely going to be set off. If a student has completed a 2-year articleship in the new program, then a student will just have to complete the balance 1 year in order to complete this 36 months experience.
Correct. It has to
So
be
this
one of these field: accountancy, audit, tax, or finance.
Correct. So the practical experience can be before, during, or after ACCA. It is not compulsory that the student completes 36 months experience and then give professional level. ऐसा नहीं है.
Correct.
They can
So
complete
clearing
all 13
exams and
papers on day
practical
one.
experience is the two different entities.
Correct. So here there is no concept of internship. There is concept of practical experience, which can be even after ACCA 13 papers.
So पहले exam clear कर लो, then even if this experience is pending, still
Yes.
at any point of time you complete this experience, after that you become a ACCA member.
100%.
पर articleship का set off तो है, so not an issue.
Set off है. And there is no need that you complete this 36 months with one single employer. You can have multiple employers for completing this.
Full plan.
At the same
In
time,
aggregate, you have to finish 36 months. Got it.
in aggregate, you have to finish 36 months. You can even take a break in between. No problem in that. At the same time, this 36 months experience can be in an accountancy firm or it can be in industry also. So once again, complete flexibility by the ACCA Institute with the condition that you work in accounts, audit, tax, finance like fields.
Got it.
Okay. Coming to, once again, a very important slide.
I think this is very important for them.
Yes, everyone should pay 100% attention to this. Here we can see that there are 3 levels in ACCA: knowledge level, skills level, and professional level. 3 papers in knowledge level, 6 papers in skills level, and 4 papers in professional level. Out of this 13 papers divided in 3 levels, the first 2 levels, which is the knowledge level and the skill level, is completely exempted for you as a chartered accountant. You have to submit your final mark sheet of chartered accountancy and you will be granted the first 9 paper exemption. Hence, you will be allowed to start directly with the last 4 papers. In the professional level, you can see it is subdivided in 2 parts: essential papers and optional papers. Essential papers are those papers which you have to compulsorily attempt. There are 2 papers, SBL and SBR, Strategic Business Leader and Strategic Business Reporting. Out of optional papers, you have to select any 2 papers out of 4. Here, once again, ACCA Institute gives complete flexibility to a student to decide where they want to specialize in. For example, in skill level, we have a subject called FM. The advanced version of the same is in optional level paper of professional, which is advanced financial management. Likewise for audit, likewise for UK tax, and likewise for performance management. So a student, based on where he wants to work, based on what his area of specialization should be, can decide out of 4 which 2 papers he wants to select.
So this professional, there are 4 papers, essential to SBL. This SBL is what? Costing subject?
No, costing is APM, Advanced Performance Management.
All right. So what is SBL, sir?
SBL is a subject, is a very unique subject in itself. Basically, this is a subject where you learn management skills.
So this has no connection with CA subjects that they have done.
This is the only subject which has no connection with the CA which they have done.
So strategic business leader, this SBL paper, because it does not have a lot of connection with CA coaching that they have done, that is where some a little bit of coaching and this will come into picture.
Correct. So you can say this is a type of mini MBA. Because whatever you learn in your MBA program over a period of 2 years, you are learning it in summary in the strategic business leader paper.
And what is the strategic business reporting, sir? SBR?
This is nothing but your accounts paper, financial reporting paper.
So it is like financial reporting. So essential 2 papers, SBL is on management learning and SBR is on accounting learning.
Correct.
In this optional, you have FM, costing, which is like advanced performance management, then taxation and advanced auditing and assurance. Correct? Out of these 4, they have to select any 2 optional.
Any 2, yes.
And sir, as per your experience, what has been the preference of the students? Because I think you have spent how many years you have spent in ACCA coaching, sir, now?
7 years.
7 years. So what has been your experience in this?
So I have seen people preferring their first preference, rather 90% of the people go with AFM, Advanced Financial Management.
Advanced Financial Management, yes. They are getting exemption in CA final also in that.
Exactly. And the other 2 papers which normally people select is Advanced Performance Management or Advanced Audit and Assurance.
Achha, audit is one of their preference?
Yes. Reason being, for a chartered accountant, they have already studied audit. And the people who are talking to people with whom we are talking right now, they have just cleared their chartered accountancy, so they already have learnt majority of the audit portion from you, sir.
You
So
just helped me in
already,
promoting my business then for auditing.
yes. So advanced audit and assurance is definitely possible.
Yes.
The person who likes theory can go for AAA. Person who wants somewhat practical questions can go for APM.
So out of the four optional, two
Yes.
choices have been AFM and APM, and then audit and assurance. All right. And advanced taxation, sir, what is this? This is like Indian tax
Sir,
or?
just a second. Just a second. I think so. Someone is saying there is some.
Okay. So, sir, what is this advanced taxation? Is it Indian taxation?
No. This is prima facie UK tax. There are several variants of tax. For example, UK tax, Malaysia tax, Singapore tax, Pakistan tax. But unfortunately, we do not have Indian tax in ACCA.
Okay.
So the students who actually go for it are students who give UK tax in the skill level.
Sir,
So
so
I would say
if I talk
out
about
of
these,
100,
okay, okay.
hardly 2 to 3 people are actually willing to go for advanced taxation as a paper.
So if we talk about these bunch of students who are currently present, who are qualified chartered accountants, I will not call
Correct.
them as students, okay, so who are qualified chartered accountants. So SBL and SBR is the non-negotiable, they need to go for it. For
Perfect.
optional out of four, that is two, AFM being the first priority, APM, AAA, advanced auditing assurance, and the last priority is advanced taxation, because that is UK
Exactly.
taxation, because that will be very difficult for them.
Correct.
Got it, sir, got it.
Yes. The exams, as we discussed, are conducted 4 times in a year, every 3 months, March, June, September, and December. Every quarter के first week में you will have your exams, and the results are generally delivered in a matter of 1 to 1.5 months. 30 to 40 days के बीच में you will get your results. All the papers in ACCA, not just professional level, all the papers in ACCA are for 100 marks, out of which you have to get 50 marks to clear that paper.
50 out of 100.
50 out of 100. At the
Okay.
same time, in professional level, all the papers are descriptive papers, wherein you have to give your answers in computer-based format. The exams in ACCA are conducted on computers.
So
So
exams
the
are conducted on
calculations.
computer, but professional level, all four papers are descriptive, not MCQ.
No, there is no
100%
MCQ question.
descriptive.
There is 100% descriptive questions in professional level paper. Descriptive questions does not mean that a student will have to rote learn and give the answers. We all are chartered accountants. We know how to learn things. But here we are, ACCA Institute does not believe in rote learning. ACCA Institute says we are going to test a student based on the not on the learning capacity, but on the analytical capability of the student. Basically, they are going to test you on a case study based.
Okay.
Yes.
So we
So-
continue with the paper style, sir. The typing in the computer, descriptive.
Yeah. So all the papers in ACC are computer-based exams. In professional level, there is no MCQ. You have to, all the papers are 100% descriptive papers. Descriptive papers does not mean that you have to rote learn things. It is basically analytical papers where case study based questions will be given, and the student based on the case study will have to answer the question. It will be a mix of practical as well as theory paper.
Okay.
All the papers are a mix of practical and theory. For
Yeah, you
practical,
can.
the student gets an Excel format wherein the format is also created for him. The student just needs to perform the calculations.
Okay. You can keep typing doubts on the Zoom people attending. We will address at the end all the doubts. Don't worry. There will be a Q&A session also. Yes, sir.
Correct.
We can continue.
Yeah. The papers are for 3 hours, 15 minutes.
3 hour, 15 minutes paper.
3 hours, 15 minutes in professional level.
Okay. So 4 papers, 3 hour, 15 minutes, 100 marks, 50 marks each passing.
Correct.
And sir, what is 50 marks each passing? Descriptive paper. So if I get 16 one and 14 other, then?
No, there is no concept of set off because institute anyway gives you flexibility to give one paper at a time.
Okay.
Institute is not asking you to give 2 papers. So there is no set off benefit. You can give 1 paper and complete the entire ACCA journey in 1 year period.
And what is the range of questions? I mean, per question, what is the marks weightage? It is 5 mark per question, 10 mark per question, 20 mark per question?
It is around 25 marks per question.
25 marks per question.
Obviously, it depends on subject to subject.
Subject to subject.
I would say majority of the subjects have around 25 marks per 25 marks question. So there'll be 4 questions in the exams.
Got it, sir. Got it.
Okay. So you can see a very important student summary in the professional level. All the papers are descriptive. There is no negative marking. There are no objective questions. The exams are for 3 hours, 15 minutes. There are 4 papers, total 100 marks. You have to score 50 marks to clear it.
Got it.
Exams are conducted quarterly. There are 2 modes in which you can give the exam. One is remote exams, which you can give, where you can give exams from home. And second is you can go to the ACC approved centers to give the exam. These are the 2
So,
modes.
no, wait. This is something that we need to clear. So
Yes.
quarterly, you have March, June, September, and December frequency. Acha, in one attempt, can I give all the 4 papers?
Yes, very much possible.
So if
Maximum
I
4
have the
papers
capacity, I can give all 4 papers in one attempt.
in one
What
attempt.
was your personal choice? What did you do?
I gave 1 paper at a time, and in one attempt I gave 2 papers. So
Because you
that
are
is the
working
reason-
also, right?
Yes, yes.
So you gave 1 paper at a time, and in one attempt you gave 2 papers, correct? But if,
Correct.
let us
So-
say, these people are not working, for example, and they
Mhm.
want to give all 4 papers in one go, they can still do it.
See, normally I don't suggest anyone give 4 papers in one attempt. Reason being, the cost involved is very high.
Correct.
Second, you are not very much accustomed to the flavor of ACCA, because ACCA
Correct.
exams you are going to give it for the first time. CA you might have given 3 levels, so many papers, but ACCA you are giving it for the first time.
Correct.
So, and computer-based exams. So these are the reasons prima facie where I feel at least for the first paper you should go individually, and then maybe if you are not working and can dedicate good amount of time to your studies,
Correct.
you can give it 2 or 3 papers also.
So can we go to the next slide? I have one more query over there.
Yes,
So you said there is ACC approved centers.
correct,
So we have to go to ACC approved center and give the exam over there.
correct.
Is there a remote exam concept where I can give it from my home?
Yes. So there are 2 modes in which you can give exams. One is by going to the exam center, and second is remote exams where you can give exams at home. Generally, it is not suggested to give exams from home because of internet connectivity issues or electricity issues. If that is not the case, you can still give the exams in remote environment from home.
But it is not suggested to give exams from home.
It is not suggested.
But there are
Definitely.
too much of strict security measures are there to show the
100%.
camera
It is
room and
not. It
everything.
is not possible to cheat because a proctor is looking at you for entire 3 or 15-minute duration.
It is better to go to their center and give the exams.
100%. And there is no difference in the fees.
There is no difference in the fees.
Yes.
Flexibility is available for all knowledge, skill, and professional. All levels we will discuss later. This is pure webinar intended only for professional level, because we are assuming that you have cleared chartered accountancy. If you want knowledge on other 2 levels also, you can text us separately. We will guide you.
Yes.
Got it. Next, sir.
Okay. Exemptions in ACCA.
That too we are done. These are chartered accountants, so 9 papers are exempt for them.
So for a chartered accountant, ICA 9 paper exemption. These are the 9 papers which are exempted for you, which are basically knowledge and skill level papers, and therefore last 4 strategic professional level is pending for you. You can complete the entire course in a period of maximum 1 year.
Maximum 1 year, they can finish the course.
Yes. One thing I forgot to say, with respect to professional level, ACC Institute has a 7-year rule which says that once you complete your first paper in strategic professional, you will have to complete the other 3 papers in 7 years from the date of completing your first paper. Anyway, a 7-year period.
7-year period, they will anyways finish.
Yeah, we can complete it in a matter of 1 year. 7 years to bahut hota hai.
Correct.
Okay, and in strategic business reporting, this is a subject where we are going to study IFRS in great detail. International Financial Reporting Standards.
Sir, one more query for exemption.
Yes.
So 9 papers they have already exempt, correct?
Correct.
Now let us say in final CA, while clearing final CA, they have an exemption in AFM paper.
Yes.
So is the professional level AFM exempt?
Okay, no. Professional level, which is the last 4 paper, is not exempted for any candidate.
Professional level is not exempt under any circumstances.
Under any circumstances. Under any circumstances, you have to give the last 4 papers.
Okay.
However, since we have discussed on this part, we can say that a person who is not a chartered accountant, basically in CA final and still not, suppose they not completed CA final, but that student got 40 marks in financial reporting CA final paper, or 40 marks in financial management CA final paper, then corresponding paper by paper exemption can be claimed in ACCA.
For the skill level.
Yes, for the skill level. So therefore,
okay, sir, that is so fine. For people who have cleared chartered accountancy, even though they have got an exemption in AFM, still professional level 4 papers to dena padega.
Professional level 4 papers to dena hi padega.
Okay, got it. Now I think, sir, they will be interested in the cost involved in the entire course.
Yes. Coming to the next part, which is ACCA fees. So there are 2 types of fees which you have to pay. One is the ACCA fees,
Acha,
which you
this is
pay
the
to the
fees that
ACCA
we are going to
institute,
pay to the ACCA Institute, not to the coaching class. Okay.
not to the coaching class. You have to pay directly to the ACCA institute.
Okay.
And the second is JKSC fees, which you have to pay to the JK Shah classes for coaching.
Correct.
ACCA Institute prima facie charges 5 types of fees. First is the registration fee. This is the one-time fee which you have to pay to the ACCA Institute for registering yourself as a student. The cost for the same is 30 pounds, approximately 3,000 rupees. The cost I have calculated in INR terms at the exchange rate of 105. If the exchange rate changes, the cost will be suitably modified.
Correct.
All this cost is applicable as on date. Once again, it is subject to change at the discretion of the institute.
Got it, sir.
After registration, you have to pay the exemption fees. Since for a student 9 papers are exempted, for a chartered accountant 9 papers are exempted, ACCA Institute charges fee of 15 pounds per paper for that student, from that student, to claim those 9 paper exemptions. This 15 pounds exemption fee is only applicable when you register through approved learning partner like JK Shah classes. If you try to register yourself directly without involvement of JK Shah classes, then you will not get this discounted price. Rather, you will have to pay the full price of approximately 15,000 rupees per paper in order to claim exemption. Which
So
is
the reason why we have invited JKC on the platform is because, at the end of the day, I have to look at the benefit of my students. And they are approved learning partners. So if you register through them, then almost, I think, in all the fees with the ACC Institute, you have around 50 to 70% of discounts.
correct.
That is what
In
we
this
are
case, you
seeing.
can see
So if you can compare exemption, let us say you are a chartered accountant, you have to apply 9 exemptions. So 9 exemptions, if you go through JKC, you have to pay only 15 pounds per exemption, which is 1,500, just roughly 1,500. All right. Into 9 papers. All right. And if you don't go through them, and if you directly go to ACCA Institute, all right, then in that case, it will be skill level. If you see, there's 15,000 per paper, sir. Correct.
exactly.
I think it is going about up to 10 times. If I'm not wrong, it is 10 times more than what is that?
Yes, 90% discount.
90% discount, correct.
Yes, a student can avail when you register only and only through approved learning partner like JK Shah classes.
And stay tuned, I will get more discounts from them, for us.
Okay, coming to annual subscription. Annual subscription, this is the fee which you have to pay every year to the institute till you complete your ACCA journey, which is all 4 papers. The fee for the first year is waived off, is 50% waived off. The total fee is 14,000. In the first year, you just have to pay 7,000 rupees.
Okay.
So in our case, the student will have to pay 7,000 rupees in the first year and 14,000 if any for the next year. But anyway, we will complete the course in 1 year. So this payment will be done only once, and that to 50%, 7,000 rupees.
If they are completing within first year, then annual subscription 7,000 rupees, they will be done with that.
Correct.
Sir, can you give a total of them? Registration is 3,000.
Yes. So what I've done for the benefit of all, I have created a small summary Excel wherein all the cost the student will have to incur in his ACCA journey is given here. So you can see for a chartered accountant or a CM India qualified 9 paper exemptions, the total fees of ACCA, which you have to pay to the ACCA Institute fee for a CM India qualified is 1,15,000.
Okay.
Which includes registration, claiming exemption in 9 papers,
okay,
giving 4 papers, total 83,000.
Exam fees for 4 papers. Okay.
Exam fees for 4 papers. EPSM,
you have assumed that they are clearing in the first attempt, right?
Yes. The assumption is that the student is clearing all the papers in first attempt. This is not an assumption. This is a surety for us.
Assurance. Yeah.
EPSM, Ethics and Professional Skills module. Last is annual subscription, 7,000, which you have to pay one time. So this is the approximate total cost which you have to pay to the institute for getting this 4 paper qualification.
Correct.
At the same time, you have to pay the JK Shah class fees for learning those 4 papers coaching, and the coaching fee for online and offline is also given on your screen. So this is what your total investment will be for getting this global qualification.
Okay. Got it, sir. So around, I think,
majority of the students 180.
और समझो कुछ यहाँ वहाँ अगर 1-2 एग्जाम इधर हुआ तो भी within 2 lakhs तो सब खत्म हो ही रहा है.
Within 2 lakhs, yes, the entire course will be completed. Correct. From start point.
On a higher side also, within 2 lakhs they are completed.
On a higher side.
Got it. So I think up till now the summary is that 4 papers you are supposed to give and 2 lakhs is the cost. Now, sir, why they should go for this, sir? Why? I think
Before this, I would like to clarify 2 lakhs is the maximum cost, like we have discussed.
2 lakhs is the
Students who
maximum
get,
cost on a higher side. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, students who get, I would say ranks are also awarded cash prize from
अरे
JK
सर
Shah
क्या बात
classes
है, please
as
elaborate.
well as from the ACCA Institute. So I have personally seen people who are actually getting ranks from India are chartered accountants only. So
So if you
because of
get
their
rank
previous
in the
experience,
ACCA,
yes,
then you get some cash rewards from the ACCA Institute.
as well as from the JK Shah classes.
Yeah, that too we will take.
So that will further subsidize your cost.
Correct. All right.
Yes.
And sir, just these foreign institutes, they have this nag of giving some scholarships or something. CFA Institute has this scholarship thing. So is there any kind of scholarship like these people can apply? I know they will not be eligible once they say that we are chartered accountants for
Correct.
scholarship. But is there
So
anything
yes,
like scholarship or something with the ACCA Institute?
there is a concept of scholarship in ACCA, but from the entire world, only, if I'm not wrong, there are only 5 students who are getting this scholarship every year. So your profile needs to be very strong for getting this 5-paper scholarship. At the same time, the students who are getting 9-paper exemptions will not be eligible for it.
Got it. Then to leave it, chalo.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be very greedy for my students, whether they can get such kind of scholarship or something. See, annual subscription part, someone is asking us to repeat. It is 14,000. But if you are from Mumbai University, there's a list of universities that they are given. All right. So anyways, and if you're a chartered accountant, anyways, 50% is waived for first year. So it is 7,000 rupees.
Yes.
If you don't clear within first year, you go into second year, then you have to pay 14,000.
By second year, we mean that if you do not clear all your 4 papers of ACCA by December 2025, then you have to give 14,000 once again.
There was one small query.
Yeah. So once we register immediately, you will have approximately 1.5 years. That will be more than enough to complete 4 papers.
Maximum total cost on a higher side is 2 lakh rupees. Maximum.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Got it.
In professional level, you can see there are 4 papers, out of which 1 paper is 26,500 strategic business leader and 19,000 for other papers.
Got it, sir. Now, sir, why they should add ACCA to their profile?
Yes. So this is a course which gives you global recognition and global acceptance.
I mean, sir, you need to share your own frank experience that how come ACCA has helped you when you were already a chartered accountant?
See, I did multiple foreign courses after my chartered accountancy. I could complete my CA at the age of 21. So I always wanted to learn more, get more knowledge about IFRS standards, which are now much more prevalent in the industry.
Correct.
So knowledge hunger was one of the major reasons. Second, at such an age of 21, when I could complete my chartered accountancy, I thought it is very much easier for me to study for next 3-4 years and get a foreign qualification, ताकि मेरी जो profile है वो और better build हो सके.
Correct.
At the same time, when you go to if you want to join a good corporate will definitely take into consideration your profile, which includes your qualifications, and that qualification में अगर foreign qualification है तो वो definitely एक you can say push करता है आपके profile
At least, because in big MNCs and big fours, what we have observed, because I'm also in touch with the recruiters,
Correct.
is that no matter how much ever you are performing, at the end of the day, there is something called as what you are showing on paper also.
Agreed.
All right. So if you are CA with ACC or CFA or something, all right, it always adds to your profile, all right, and helps you in getting that promotion also at some level.
For sure.
Correct me if I'm wrong, sir.
100%.
This is what I've seen in the MNC's part. So I feel that, sir, what I feel is that currently ACC Institute is trying to promote its course. All right. So this is the best time for the chartered accountants to really add one degree. What, sir, I feel is that in the next 5 years, I think they will lower these exemptions, sir. I don't think they will give 99 exemptions, to chartered accountants who have cleared after next 5-6 years. So
Very
at
much
least
possible.
the next 5 years is then a good time कि भाई आप खत्म कर दो, अभी मिल रहा है डिग्री तो खत्म कर दो. All right, we never know कि इसका importance. For example, when you cleared ACCA, you never knew that JK Shah classes, which is a premier class in chartered accountancy, will add foreign courses to its portfolio, and you will be appointed as the vertical head of that. Right.
True.
So this is something
completely
will changes.
Out of serendipity, but yes, you don't know after 5 years if you want to join a big corporate, and corporate में जब बाहर जाने की opportunity मिलती है, वो opportunity definitely वो candidates को preferable होगी जिनके पास एक foreign qualification है already.
And sir, if you can, somewhere down the line, if you can also arrange some podcast with people who have cleared ACC and are in different fields, all right, it will really help people to get more insights of it. And
We can definitely do that. Yes.
and sir, when it comes to okay, so when if they clear ACCA, correct? So कुछ visa मिलता है क्या foreign countries का, UK? So I'm trying to be a little more greedy now.
See, we say this is a qualification which is a passport to 180 countries, but visa नहीं है. Visa तो आपको ही apply करना है.
Correct. So it may push up your case, when you have a foreign qualification, but there is no guarantee as such of a foreign country visa or something.
Correct.
Because we don't want to lie, just for selling the courses and stuff. We want to be very frank. Right? Because my students, they know that both of us will be very frank with them and will be very brutally honest that whatever is allowed, not allowed is not allowed.
Not allowed. Correct.
Okay, sir. So, and when it comes to, the coaching fees, okay. So what is the coaching fees, sir, that we are looking at?
Okay, so now let's directly jump to the coaching fee.
Yeah. And then we'll take the question answer session also from them.
Before that, we are going to discuss about JKSC offerings. What is it that we are going to offer? And then I think so it will be easier for you to understand our pricing structure.
So broadly, we do understand that you would have built a team of faculties who are qualified to teach this.
Chartered accountants and ACCA qualified.
Okay, and sir, majorly what I will need for the students is that practice on computer exams. Whether they'll be getting some mock test to actually practice over here.
So if you can see in the JKSC offerings, we already have mock papers scheduled for each and every student in the computer-based environment, which is how important. They are going to actually give the exam. So this will make the student exam ready.
So basically, the student should not find any novelty when he goes for the ACC exams.
Correct.
Once he has already appeared the exams in the ACC environment, computer-based exams, then it is fine. Done.
So we have a concept of part test with every 25% completion of the portion. We arrange part tests, as well as we have complete 3 mock papers before the ACC exams in order to ensure that student is very much clear about the interface of the actual exam software.
Got it, sir.
So we have highest number of coaching hours in the industry, doubt solving sessions, mock papers, part tests, re-exam support in case a student is not clear, faculty assistance, exhaustive syllabus coverage, and completing the syllabus well within time. These are our USPs.
So I also had, when I was talking about ACCA with other institutes also, coaching institutes. So I went through this and I realized that, the JKSC as of now is the only institute which is providing live coaching, proper live coaching, face-to-face as well as virtual. All right.
Correct.
So that is something which is important. And so that is where I got more attracted towards the product that they're offering. Plus, they have the highest number of teaching hours with the lowest fees in the industry.
Correct.
Right.
Our
so
fees,
the fees also is the lowest
in the industry as compared to any other player.
Yeah.
Okay. At the same time, the coaching fees you are going to pay us will include all the administration support. For example, registering with ACCA.
Yes, sir. These people are new to ACCA, so they will need some admin support. Yes.
Correct. So all the admin support relating to registration, exemption, exam booking, EPSM, practical experience requirement, everything will be handled by us personally.
Got it, sir. And sir, what is this re-exam support that you've written?
So basically, in case a student is unsuccessful in a particular attempt, we are going to once again allow the student to sit for the lectures once again, if at all required, for refreshing their learnings, basically. So revision lectures.
Good. I hope, Richa, we have addressed that. Got it, sir. Then can we come to the costing part?
Yes. So why choose JK Shah classes? We are an approved learning partner with 4 decades of experience, have trained more than 5 lakh students. We have CA and ACCA qualified faculties to teach you. We do practice test, mock paper solving like we have discussed, extensive coverage of syllabus and time-bound completion. These are our USPs. At the same time, we offer exclusive discounts to our existing JKSC student if you are an existing JKSC student. Okay. At the same time, cash prize for the rank holders.
Got it.
Yes. So this is the fee structure. Classroom lectures, professional level, 78,000.
So this is classroom lecture 78,000 fees.
Yes, 78,000 for all 4 papers put together, inclusive of GST.
Got it. Professional level is 78,000. Classroom face-to-face coaching, this one is.
Classroom face-to-face coaching.
Right.
For people,
I think these people will not be very much interested in face-to-face coaching. They have their offices and stuff now.
Yeah. So that is the reason we have online lecture facility, which is 100% with recorded backups.
So this
we
is
have
Zoom
got
live. You will be teaching live
this. Yes,
with
this will
recorded
be,
backup.
yes, 100% recorded backup plus Zoom live lectures on weekends.
On weekends.
On weekends, so that it
Okay.
becomes easier for a student to actually join.
Easier. And 100% recorded backup, right?
Yes.
That is
Professional level,
65,000.
65,000. Online lectures. So I think so. I have clarified everything. If there are
Yeah.
any queries, now we can have a
Yeah,
Q&A
we'll just
session.
go through the question answer session now, sir. What if we do not want to take classes with JK Shah, but will JK Shah help us in getting lower fees for exemption? So
Beta,
can they just register through you and not take classes with you?
that is not possible because the discount codes are given to us specifically for registering a student. And once we register a student, you need to also enroll for the coaching as well.
Correct. So that will be a little difficult thing to do. All right.
Correct.
Sir, classes will be paper wise, sir. What is your broad plan for the batch? So August, then let us say September, October, we take one paper, we finish the entire paper, then we start with the next paper, right?
So if a student wants to attempt 2 papers, we will have multiple batches. If students can accommodate 2 papers in his
I think student will plainly follow the plan that you give them.
Yes. So see, 1 paper is what is normally suggested, but if a student is not working and willing to give 2 papers at a time, we will be having 2 batches simultaneously at professional level, so he can attend both.
All right.
As
Then,
of now, we are starting from the batch from 10th of August. That will be for SBR paper, Strategic Business Reporting. We are going to study extensively about the IFRS standards in that paper.
Right. Sir, we are JKSC student also and Pragnesh sir student also. Can we get both the discounts? He has already given you a higher one for me. Right.
Exactly.
So that is for today itself. All right. So please don't bargain. So you're a chartered accountant, man. Kings don't bargain much. Right? What if I just want to have 1 or 2 subject lectures? Sir, can we give them paper-wise lecturing or is it for the entire
course? So if you can see the screen, individuals who want to opt for the single paper can do it. Professional level per paper fees is 20,000.
Acha. So here it is given in a smaller font, third tick. 20,000. If you can just put the cursor over there. 20,000 per paper for professional level. Still full support of registration will be given. Don't worry.
Yes, still full support of registration will be given to a student who appears 1 paper with us. That is not a concern. Once again, this is something which no player in the industry will do it for you.
Yeah. I know other players in the industry and I have analyzed everything and then I have decided that what we are supposed to do. This is the lowest fees with the highest flexibility that you are giving. I think we are through with this, sir. I think we have answered all the questions.
So I think Bhavanshi has had a query. Do they have mock exams? Yes, we do have mock exams. Like we discussed, we have 3 complete mock exams for all the students before the exams on computers.
Okay.
So this is to ensure that you are ready for the examinations.
Being a recently qualified CA already working in Big Four in audit domain, I have no plan to go outside India. What the benefit is still me for doing the course in India? See, I'll tell you, Ayush, even tell me I'm a professor, right? I can teach audit subject at any point of time to anyone. My audit subject is the same, whether it is ICAI, whether it is CPA, whether it is ACCA, it is the same. Still, I'm going to register for ACCA and clear out, because future is uncertain. I know one thing for sure that currently we are getting the maximum number of exemptions. कल उठ के लेटर से ICI का रेटिंग डाउन हो गया, ACCA का कुछ गलत हुआ, and they reduce the number of exemptions, then I don't want to let go of this opportunity that by just 4 papers and 2 lakh rupees I'm getting a degree. I don't want to let it go. All right. ठीक है. So sometimes you may not see the immediate benefits, but अगर एक degree मिल रहा है which is recognized in 180 jurisdictions, then I think we should go for it. All right. Frankly speaking, in your case, I would say that I don't know what it will hold for you. But you are in Big Four, man. It is a multinational organization. All right. So global level pay, when your appraisal takes place, obviously it is going to be considered.
Knowledge and experience
MNC obviously is going to be considered.
Knowledge, experience which you gain when you study will never go waste.
All right. Sir, how does the ranking system work? जैसे CA में top 50 ranks होते हैं. So what is it in ACC?
So यहाँ पे world rank होंगे और at the same time country rank होगा.
World rank and India rank.
Yes.
And maximum ranks that they give is 50, 100?
So नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. The number of ranks are dynamic. वो लोग ने कभी disclose नहीं किया कि वो कितने ranks issue करते हैं.
Correct.
It totally depends because वो global scenario basis पे है. So that is something which is not clear.
Still ACCA Institute is much transparent. CFA में तो पता ही नहीं चल रहा है
हाँ, हाँ,
what basis पे
कि
clear
कितना
हुए
मार्क्स आया और क्यों पास नहीं हुए.
just pass fail. So working as a credit analyst in Indian bank, no plans to go abroad. Will ACCA help with any increase in package? Sir, credit analyst in Indian bank with no plans to go abroad, ACCA any increase in package? I would not say it increase in package में help करेगा ना.
Correct. See, immediate, if you are
In this particular
expecting
case, I don't think it is going to help.
if you are expecting an immediate benefit, then definitely not. But if you are in Indian bank right now, don't you think you will have plans to move to a foreign bank
Correct.
with handling a much better portfolio?
कल उठ के डॉच में चले गए या सिटी बैंक में चले गए, you know, somewhere if they go Morgan, JP Morgan में गए.
Exactly. तो तब वो
Because she is
उसकी
credit analyst, so she has a very good opportunity to move over there. Then it is helpful.
then it will definitely become helpful.
Correct. Even if you enroll for 1 or 2 subjects, still all the benefits of approved learning partner will be given to you. Don't worry.
Yes.
But I would say that enroll for the entire package. It helps you, you know, throughout, and also gives you re-exam support, so it is better. All right.
Because later we will not be
You may
able
end
to
up
give
saving
you
15,
further
20,000 now, but for
discount.
1 or 2 papers, they will not be able to give re-exam support.
Correct. So
Okay.
You just have to pay 10,000 immediately for enrolling, and the balance you can pay with 2 post-dated checks.
All right, sir. I think we are through with this. We have answered all the queries, not an issue. And for audit subject, don't worry, I am there. All right. So relax on that. I think, sir, that was a very fruitful session. The best part is that you took it purely as an educator and not as a some vertical head of a particular business, and you helped them in understanding the entire portfolio from start to end. Thank you so much. I hope that everyone has got something out of this, and all your queries have been answered. So looking forward to the enrollments, and not even if you're not enrolling, still stay in touch with us. We will help you for the queries. Don't worry.
For sure.
Thank you so
More
much.
than
Thank you so much.
yes. Thank you so much, sir.